In this video, we're going to compare YNAB and Quicken. To help you decide which of the two budgeting applications is the better option for you, we're going to take a closer look at their main features, ease of use, price, and pros and cons. And in the end, I'm going to share with you my personal thoughts on both YNAB and Quicken, as well as which of the two applications I would go for and why. But before I do any of that, I would like to provide you with a quick overview of both applications. That way, before we get into the details, you can have some foundational knowledge. And by the way, if you do decide to sign up for either of the two tools during or at the end of the video, for your convenience, I've added the links down in the description below. First, let's take a look at YNAB. YNAB, which also stands for You Need a Budget, is one of the most popular personal finance and budgeting applications. It's been around for almost 2 decades, and since then, it's helped millions of people take control of their money. YNAB follows the philosophy of zero-based budgeting, where every dollar is assigned to a specific job, whether it's for bills, groceries, savings, or discretionary spending. The goal of YNAB is to give users a clear understanding of where their money is going, empower them to make better and more informed financial decisions, and most importantly, help them enjoy guilt-free spending. And now that we know a little bit about YNAB, let's take a look at Quicken. Quicken is another popular personal finance management software developed by Quicken Inc. It was designed to help both individuals as well as small businesses manage their financial accounts, track their income and expenses, create budgets, and plan for a more financially stable future. Now let's take a look at the main features, starting off with YNAB. One of my favorite features of YNAB is that it follows the zero-based budgeting approach, which forces users to allocate every dollar of their income to a specific category, making sure that every cent that comes through has a purpose. That way, users know exactly where their money is going at any one time. Another great feature of YNAB is that it offers real-time syncing with your debit and credit cards. This means that your transactions will automatically show up in the application, allowing you to quickly and easily stay on top of your monthly budget and spending. Thanks to YNAB, you no longer have to manually enter every single transaction that comes through. Instead, YNAB will do all the heavy lifting for you. YNAB also provides users with detailed reports and insights of their monthly spending. That way, users can easily put a finger on any trends or patterns that are hurting their long-term financial goals. If you're currently in debt and you want to get rid of it in the most efficient way possible, while staying on top of your other financial responsibilities, YNAB can help you do that. The reason why this is possible is because YNAB has a handful of different debt paydown tools, which you have access to from day one. If you know that there's a chance that you're going to mess up with your budgeting and you don't want to start all over again, YNAB actually has a feature that is called rolling with the punches. What this feature does is it encourages flexibility should you overspend on any particular category. For example, let's suppose you have $300 allocated towards takeout and $300 towards clothes shopping. If you go over by any amount in either of the two categories, you can take money from one pot to put it into the other one, essentially reducing the money in one of the pots in order to make up for the overspending in the other one. Some of the features that YNAB has, which I won't go into too much detail about, include bank reconciliation. They have a fantastic customer service team, goal tracking, category management, and there is a massive library of educational resources. And now let's take a look at the main features of Quicken. Similarly to YNAB, Quicken is also jam-packed with useful features. The first feature that I really like about Quicken is that the application allows users to create their budget, track their income and expenses, and stay on top of the spending with ease. Once you've input your budget and have linked your bank accounts to Quicken, it will automatically take every transaction into consideration and will put it into a category. Another super handy feature that Quicken has that YNAB lacks is in the tracking of your investments department. Using Quicken, users can stay on top of their loans, investments, and retirement accounts, see how their returns compare to market averages, make better buy and sell decisions, and a whole lot more. Tax planning is another feature that Quicken users find particularly helpful. Using Quicken, you can effortlessly export your Quicken data directly to TurboTax for tax preparation. That way you don't have to manually go through every transaction and waste hours of your time. One feature that really caught my attention when I was browsing through the Quicken website was the fact that Quicken was actually really helpful in helping me pick the right plan for myself. I was asked what I wanted to get out of Quicken, and the application would automatically recommend me the best plan for my needs based on the boxes that I ticked. Other notable features of Quicken include you can check your credit score completely for free, you can keep track of the market value of your home, you can use Quicken to pay for your bills, and more. In terms of ease of use, both YNAB and Quicken will force their users to go through a small learning curve. And this isn't so much because the application is difficult to use, but rather because if you've never used either of the two applications, you're going to have to learn how to go about using them and find your way around. That said, it's worth mentioning that unlike most budgeting tools, both YNAB and Quicken feature an intuitive, modern and user-friendly interface, which is a huge plus. And yes, this is relevant whether you access the applications through your mobile device, tablet, laptop or desktop PC. In terms of price, neither YNAB or Quicken offer a free forever plan. That said, both budgeting applications offer a free trial. For YNAB, the free trial lasts 34 days, while with Quicken, the free trial period is just 7 days. In terms of price, the cost of YNAB will depend on whether you choose to pay for the application monthly or annually. If you pay monthly, YNAB is going to cost you $40.99 per month, while if you pay annually, it's going to cost you a one-time fee of $99, which will bring down the cost of YNAB to just $8.25 per month, which is going to save you over $80 over the next 12 months. In regards to Quicken, the price you're going to pay will depend on which of the 3 available plans you choose. The standard plan is Quicken Simplify, which is going to cost you $3.99 per month, while the Premier or Deluxe version of Quicken Classic is going to cost you $6.99 or $4.99 per month respectively. Another thing that I would like to mention is that with Quicken, you are not allowed to pay monthly, instead you're going to be charged annually upfront. As far as the pros and cons of using YNAB are concerned, some of the pros of using this budgeting application include: it features a modern and intuitive user interface. You can effortlessly keep track of your income and expenses. You can sync in all of your bank transactions with YNAB. You can easily follow the zero-based budgeting philosophy where you give every dollar a job. You will have instant access to several debt paydown tools, and paying for YNAB annually is going to save you almost 50% compared to if you were to pay for the application monthly. In terms of drawbacks, YNAB doesn't have a free forever plan. There might be a small learning curve involved for new users, and the application doesn't have proper investment tracking features. In terms of Quicken, some of the pros of using the application include the fact it has an intuitive and easy to use interface. It's a great choice for both businesses and individuals. You can get detailed reporting of your income and spending. You can create budgets, manage debts, and plan for retirement. And Quicken can also assist with your tax preparation, which is of huge help if you want to save a ton of time. As far as the drawbacks of Quicken are concerned, some of them include the fact that users are required to pay for their plan annually, and there may be a small learning curve involved for new users. And that's about it. Overall, I think both YNAB and Quicken have their place on the marketplace for helping people take control of their money. However, in my personal opinion, I think YNAB is the clear winner. It's simply been around for much longer, and it seems to have everything covered in regards to the user's needs. And having read reviews of both applications online, that doesn't seem to be quite the case for Quicken. In fact, there seems to be quite a lot of complaining from Quicken users across the board. As you can see on the screen right now, I'm showing you the Trustpilot public accounts of both YNAB and Quicken so you can see what they look like in comparison. Feel free to go on them and read through the reviews to make your own decision. With that said, please don't let my opinion influence you. I'm only here to present you with the facts. What I recommend you to do is to go down in the description below, click on both of the links, and then take a look through both of the budgeting applications and decide which one is best for you. And if you have any questions about either of the applications or you're struggling with making the decisions, please let me know down in the comments below and I'll do my best to help you out.